I have it from a reliable source that 500,000 advance orders have been made for the Beatles' latest single release, She Loves You. It looks as though it could well be 3 number ones in a row for the Liverpool boys.
Well, she loves you. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. Lost your love. Well, I saw her yesterday. She's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She said she loves you, and you know that can be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She said you were. She almost lost her mind. Now she says she knows you're not the her guy. She says she loves you, and you know that can be bad. She loves you, and you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. You know it's up to you. I think it's only fair. I can hurt you too. Apologize to her because she loves you, and you know that can be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. You know you should be glad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
This is WNWFM in New York. I have the extremely sad task of informing you that John Lennon died tonight. And I am at a loss for words.
If he's not dead, John Lennon can't be dead.
Shot and killed late tonight. Police say the killer.
New York City. Residents say a man in his late 30s had been waiting for hours in the vestibule.
He died in the emergency room at Roosevelt Hospital.
Dakota apartment.
One's called
Shot
the
7
guiding
times.
spirit of the Beatles, dead tonight at the age of 40.
What happened that night?
Well, if you want to pick it up from the night, I was standing there with a gun in my pocket.
Knew you were going to shoot him?
Sorry?
Knew you were going to shoot him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
¿Cómo está Miami?
Es lo que quiero verte hoy. Espero sea el momento en que escuche tu voz y cuando al fin estemos juntos los dos. No importa que digan tu padre y tu mamá, aquí solo importa nuestro amor y ya.
Confiaba demasiado y creo que Yolanda Saldívar se aprovechó de eso.
Creo que Selena nunca supo o entendió lo que esta mujer era capaz de hacer.
La que la mató no tenía derecho a matarla.
Pronto se supo que la mujer de 34 años de edad había sido la fundadora del club de admiradores de Selena. Al hablar con la policía por teléfono, dijo que Selena era su mejor amiga y que el disparo había sido accidental, que su verdadera intención había sido suicidarse.
Compré el arma para suicidarme, no para matarla. Cuando la apunté a mi cabeza, ella abrió la puerta. Le dije, Selena, cierra la puerta, y la pistola se disparó.
Esta era la ciudad de Río de Janeiro en 1950. La capital de la fiesta, por definición. Sin embargo, el carnaval, ese año, 1950, se convertiría en escenario de una enorme tragedia para los brasileños. Aquellos días eran de fiesta total. El carnaval de Río estaba en su máximo apogeo. Y con la victoria sobre Yugoslavia, la alegría llegó a su máximo límite. También eran días de elecciones presidenciales en Brasil. Hubo quienes quisieron postular a miembros de la selección, a los jugadores, para la presidencia del país. Otros candidatos intentaron utilizar el fanatismo y la euforia del fútbol con fines políticos. La prensa y todos en general en Brasil daban a su equipo como seguro, absoluto ganador del campeonato del mundo. A los 36 minutos de ese segundo tiempo, sobrevino la tragedia. Gol de Uruguay. Silencio absoluto. Luego, los 9 minutos más tensos en la historia de Brasil. Todos los esfuerzos de los jugadores brasileños por empatar el marcador fueron inútiles. Resultado final, Brasil 1, Uruguay, campeón mundial 2. 50 millones de brasileños se sentían derrotados junto a su equipo de fútbol. Maracaná recibió entonces las lágrimas de 250.000 personas que minutos antes tenían la certeza absoluta de la victoria. Es cierto, todo el Brasil lloró su amarga derrota en Maracaná. Se recuerdan aún los suicidios a causa de la derrota y la masa fanática y furibunda que quería matar al entrenador Feola y a algunos jugadores. Y aquel carnaval que pudo haber sido el más alegre se transformó de pronto en la fiesta de la tragedia. Y todo a causa de un partido de fútbol.
Ghana es un país africano que, sin dudas, siente un gran entusiasmo por el fútbol. Lamentablemente, como sucede en muchas otras partes, independientemente del país, no siempre saben invocar bien esta pasión. Lo ocurrido en el año 2001 lo demuestra. 70.000 personas estaban presentes en el estadio deportivo de Accra, cuando los locales, el club Accra Hearts, derrotó al visitante, el Asante Kotoko. Los hinchas del Kotoko no se tomaron a bien esto. El disturbio inicial degeneró rápidamente en vandalismo y fanáticos invadiendo la cancha. La policía intervino de inmediato, pero su uso excesivo de la fuerza fue tal que entre gases lacrimógenos y golpes ocasionó una huida que degeneró en estampida, la cual rápidamente se vio atrapada en un efecto embudo en las salidas. 127 víctimas fatales y varios cientos de heridos.
Just a couple of minutes into the game, it became clear something was wrong behind the Liverpool goal. It seems initially police thought it was a pitch invasion. But soon people were collapsing on both sides of the fence. At 6 minutes past 3, police ordered the players off the pitch. But it still seemed they hadn't grasped the scale of the tragedy unfolding before their eyes. It wasn't until 12 minutes past 3 that the first medic, a St John's ambulance volunteer, climbed over the fence onto the terrace. By then, people had already died or were dying. At the back and front of the pen, supporters were trampled in the desperation. Others tried to get out however they could. Then, at 16 minutes past 3, the first ambulance arrived pitchside. But that was already too late for 96 fans.
República de Cromañón, 30 de diciembre. Callejeros ya está sobre el escenario y miles de fans dispuestos a vibrar. Antes de la música, una advertencia. Nadie lo sabe. Faltan 2 minutos 33 segundos para el horror. Apenas arrancaron con el primer tema, empezaron las primeras bengalas. Y enseguida llegó el turno de las explosiones. Hay luces, humo, ruido, olor a pólvora. A pesar de la recomendación, la banda siguió tocando.
Outlet when life seemed tough or you got picked on at school. You could come home and think about that galaxy far, far away, and it really gives you that outlet.
It doesn't look like it was made, 30, 40 years ago. It's timeless.
I am excited about the new movies because it's going to be a new take, a new era. It's going to be a new culture that's going to create from it. Star Wars is fantasy in space. Who doesn't love fantasy? Who doesn't love space?
So exciting, like knowing that Mark Hamill and everyone's coming back. Just a kid in a candy store waiting for this to happen.
I'm really, really impressed with the trailer so far. It looks really good. I'm very excited to see it.
Who didn't play with the action figures and dream of every little adventure you possibly could have? And, that stuck with me for my whole life.
Basically, I wanted to blend my two favorite things, hip-hop and Star Wars. So I created the Hip-Hop Trooper.
I don't know, man. I feel like you gotta be 100% yourself and, put your own flavor on everything, right? I mean, I really like the ones that are super accurate, but I also like the kind of cosplays where it's like, oh, he likes that too, and he likes this. It's like crossovers are my favorite thing.
I just was looking into other costumes that I had seen pregnant women do, and it's usually like a painted tummy of a basketball or a watermelon or something, and then I saw someone had painted their tummy as a Death Star, and I was like, that is what I need to do, because that is really clever.
My family traveled a lot, so I changed a different school almost every week, or every month it felt like, and action figures were like my friends. So my imagination started then and just kept going more and more. But it's Star Wars. Who doesn't like Star Wars?